want to. Really.
Great, you can start. Also videoing you.
Whoa, that's
Nice. Just a second. Let's turn it off.
And how will it help me?
Yeah. So you can start.
Okay, so the importance of footwork in youth basketball and beyond. So when it comes down to like the fundamentals like shooting, passing, dribbling, all that stuff, if you don't have good footwork, like it won't translate into a game. Like you could be good at shooting like set shots, but if you can't run into shots or post up and all that stuff, like nothing else will work. And especially for youth players, it's super important to teach footwork because a lot of times like players will start off playing basketball and like you said, like they can go to other sports like tennis or soccer, and like that footwork and like the control of their lower body, like that'll translate into other sports as well.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. What do you think about like how can a youth player can control his body? Like you have a certain tip or something that you want to share with us?
Well, I'm saying it's like starting with the basics, like drop steps and like even just teaching them how to jab, like all that's super important, and that'll translate to like whether like even after their body like develops, like it'll be the same jab step and the same drop step and all that stuff will be the same exact. So I guess starting with the basics, like a drop step, a jab step, just a simple layup like with the right footwork and all that stuff.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
We can go.
What?
Oh, wow. We can go after. Wow.
Wow.
Good one.
Alright.
Thank you.
Well said, Larry.
Yeah. Do you need a presentation?
No.
You're good?
It's here.
No, it's here.
It's here, then we put on the laptop.
We feel that the most crucial skill that a player should master from a young age is mental health and being a good teammate.
Oh.
Yeah, because like that's very important in basketball. Like whether you're playing pro or at a young age, like body language matters a lot. So
I feel like body language is like more like intangible. You can't like really teach it. It's more like you need to get used to having a good body language, like attaining good mental health. It's harder to pick up on mental health at a later age when you're already used to bad body language and attitude from a young age.
Okay, so do you have like certain tips that you want to make sure that
just to like maybe understand that basketball is like a game, and if you miss a shot or if like your teammates like miss like a shot or make a mistake, you should be like picking them up instead of just like throwing your hands or doing like a bad like move with your body, and that's very important.
I have a younger cousin who's like obsessed with basketball, and I always tell him like smile, like even when you miss, like just keep smiling, and like yeah, that helps him. You just need to have fun.
Do you know that people in Tibet do that?
In what?
People in Tibet, like the monks, doing that. They have like a little bit of smile each time.
Really?
This one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
Yeah,
you
it
know
changes.
that?
Yeah, it changes everything.
It changes
It
your
does,
mind.
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So
Smiling is very important.
smiling.
Yeah, like every time I used to like shoot free throws with my coach when I was like young, like he was like just smile when you're in the free throw line, like smile, and like it improves like the percentage. But yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Do you got another tips for youth? Smiling is good. Smiling is excellent. Actually.
Yeah, like also like don't confuse like having fun and like not taking it like seriously. Like you can find the break-even point. Like you can have fun and still like work hard and like be energetic and be like hard.
Like you can be like good spirit and
tough at the same time.
And tough at the same time.
Also be positive like to your teammates, like don't put your teammates down. It's even more important than, well, not more important, but it's...
Can you give an example?
Like your teammate misses a shot and he sees like he's clearly upset, you should be like, keep your head up, you're good, next shot. It's very important, not just for him, but for the team.
Yeah, when you got the the shot that you wanted, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, if it's a bad shot, don't just be like, stop shooting that. Be like, come on, like, we can get a better shot. Like, next, you're good.
Mhm.
You know,
Focusing on the good.
focusing on the good, always be positive.
Yeah.
Not even in basketball, in life too. Like, it's gotta be like that.
It's a ball.
Mhm.
Okay. Any questions? Thank you.
Alright.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you very much.
Go for it, Sam.
Wanna go or I go? You said it first. Okay, so I'll go after.
Alex, it costs you to study. Yeah, I don't know.
So I think
Your
a very
video.
on video.
Yeah,
Oh, it looks unprofessional on the phone. Oh, it's okay.
that's fine.
So-
You got everything here. As
Yeah,
you
it's
said.
all up here. I think a very important skill young players should develop early on is a hard work ethic. A good work ethic will lead to success on and off the court in nearly all aspects of life. In relation to basketball, you could have all the talent and skills in the world, but at a certain point, without consistent work and dedicated work ethic, you will start to trail behind others. Young players especially could benefit from a good work ethic, as they can build a solid base for their game and structure building blocks of their future through consistent work and improving themselves in all aspects of the game and also in their daily lives.
That's good reading. Can you give a good example of it? Like how do you maintain a good habits?
So
Wha-
obviously
what
it's
do you do
easier
to
said
do
than
it?
done, but starting small, like, you know, doing one thing that you don't want to do every day, or making a list of stuff that you have to get done and getting it done at the start of your day, or making it a priority to get things done that you don't want to do. But just those little steps can start to build habits and structure, and then over time it just gets easier and easier to do those things when you become used to it and it becomes routine.
I'll give you a tip that I know. Okay, you said something that doing something that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Anybody read the Atomic Habits?
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has like a method that when you do something you don't like, you attach with it something you do like.
Yeah.
Like, you're getting closer, you're getting good, but the main thing as a coach, as a manager, as a media, as everything, get practical. One thing, also for the other presenters, get one tip, one thing that can be like difference. Stop talking in headlines. Headlines are good, but I want something that'll be good. So, what can you propose to starting like a player that is started playing basketball 3 years ago? Now he's on the 8th grade, and he get a little bit shaky. He's doing like, what am I doing here? I'm not that good. What would you can advise him?
Like if he starts doubting himself.
Yeah.
It's kind of tough to say. Like it depends on his situation, you know. Like if he's doubting himself as a player, like if he should even continue playing basketball, then I would suggest that he takes some time off basketball, get a bit of space, and tries to reevaluate, see if it's what he really wants, or if it's someone who's just really dedicated to basketball, he's just going through a patch where he's just unsure. I would suggest that he really just like looks within himself to see like what he needs to change to get back in his groove. Maybe set a routine. Maybe try doing things differently. Like if he's getting a bit annoyed that every day after school he has to go to practice, or every day before school he has to go to practice, I would suggest like moving around his schedule, trying different things, training at different spots with different people, just kind of getting a switch to see like a different side of the same thing.
Okay. Great. What about talking with his coach? Checking out
Yeah, for sure.
what's his role.
Yeah.
If he underperforms, or if he performs his role, then his inner thoughts are just ruining his enjoyment out of basketball. But if his coach is happy with the results, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Thank you. Yes. Please. Excellent. Then, yeah, go.
So I'm kind of sticking with this theme. I wrote that the most vital skill for a developing player is a strong mentality.
Strong down.
So at 14, basically I wrote frustration became my biggest obstacle to improvement, to the point that my coach sat me down and said, I'm not gonna let you play another game until you get your mentality under control. And it wasn't even in games that I was having trouble, it was in practice. Like, you could tell that 2-3 missed shots and the rest of my practice was just useless because I was in my head. So from that moment, I promised myself to not let frustration distract me from my goals. And then that's something that's sort of come back, because since I've had surgery on my knee, I've like gotten so much worse at basketball because you have so much time off where your body is deteriorating. It's like your nervous system is basically shutting down because you're in bed all day. So then when you go from that to trying to shoot a basketball again, you forgot how to do it. So that's when I got to like the main point. The specific part that you were talking about is remembering. So like I wrote, my coach's words will stay with me to this day. Like I've spoken to my coach a few times since I've gotten here, but it's those words from so long ago, from when I was 14, that I still remember, right? So every time I'm getting frustrated because I miss a shot, I say like, remember what she said, and sort of calm yourself down from that. So I said, if I was a youth coach, I would probably choose a less skilled player with an excellent mentality over someone who's super gifted but is just not a pleasure to be with on the court, you know? So if I could teach any player a skill at a young age, it would be get out on the court with one phrase that you're gonna be thinking about the whole time. My coach said that when she was playing Division I college basketball, that she said her and one teammate would write on the bottom of their shoe the letters FISH, which stood for fuck it, shit happens. So like, this is like, say if you got 2 fouls in the first quarter, right? Fuck it, it's not gonna happen again. So that's what I would try and teach a youth player.
That's excellent. That's excellent. I liked it a lot. Any question for Sam? Great. Excellent.
So I think ball handling, like dribbling, is the most important skill to have as a youth player. I think this because as a young player, if you have the ability to dribble the ball, you can get to your spots on the court, and that will build confidence from a young age. I think it's easy to say like work on your footwork, work on like mentality and stuff like that, but it's just harder at a young age for someone who doesn't really know if he wants to continue playing basketball to have those like traits, like to have those ability to have like a coach teach him mentality, have a personal trainer teach him footwork, stuff like that. But I think ball handling, all you need is a basketball and a floor. Like you can dribble it anywhere, you can work on it from anywhere, and once you have that, you can build your confidence. And once you like start getting to higher levels, then you build on to footwork and stuff like that. But ball handling is just gonna go with you for every skill. And now even taller guys, like even like 6'10" players, are asked like in today's game to dribble the ball. So it's important for everyone, not just like shorter players now.
Okay. Like, do you have like a certain specific aspect of dribbling that you would advise somebody?
Like I think
to be good
at a
at?
young age, like not working on specific moves, but working just on having ball control, like working on like maybe like you can look up YouTube drills and just having the ability to ball control and like dribble with confidence, like getting away from defense, stuff like that, and not like losing the ball would help like build confidence of player.
This is a great tip, but many players should remember that many of the drills that you see online
Or not, yeah.
are not related anyway
yeah.
to a game.
Yeah, for sure.
To a game situations.
Yeah, that's why I think specifically like obviously if someone looks at ball handling and they do like specific moves. They're never gonna do that in game. But I think just like ball control, like dribbling, pounding the ball, and stuff like that, it's stuff that's easier to look at from online and do it by yourself than stuff like footwork or stuff like shooting or stuff, because there's more mechanics into it. Where some ball handling, it's just like you have to just work on reps, and yeah.
Okay. Okay. Any questions? Thank you.
Oh, you want to join? No, you go there, you there.
You got it. I'll go last.
I think the most important basketball
After
skill.
you good?
I'm just fixing that thing up. I don't even look at it.
I think the most important basketball skill for a young athlete to master at a young age is ambidexterity, so the use of both hands. It would be in. You say that? My fault. I think it's important in finishing. It's important in dribbling. It's important also very much in passing. I think it's without it, it limits a lot of what you can do on the basketball court. So, for example, when I'm looking at someone who's my matchup, it doesn't matter if you're a guard or a big. If you're a big and you can't finish a jump hook with your left hand, I'm just going to sit on your right hand and make you spin over your other side. Shoot with your left hand. Easy to guard. Same as Imri definitely knows that if he's guarding someone and they can't put in their left hand, he's just going to sit on his right side and make him put it in his left. It's very easy. It's very predictable. I think as soon as you are comfortable pivoting both ways, are you comfortable finishing with both hands or over either foot? Are you comfortable throwing a backdoor pass with both hands? Like, it opens up your game so much more. And if you can build it up from a younger age, it just like makes it so much easier to, you know, expand your game whenever it gets harder, when you try to learn like set plays or like motion offense or transition. It makes everything so much easier and makes you harder to guard. So yeah, pretty much it.
So cognitive, like coordination, using both hands.
Yeah, but it's more so like being like, it's more like being, because obviously you're right-handed, right?
Yeah.
It's like, how comfortable would you be if someone, like if someone's guarding you, to spin and just shoot like a left-hand jump hook from like, I don't know, just inside the free throw line? Like probably
He's getting
not.
some good scouting reports for him for March. Yeah.
Like probably not
No.
as comfortable, right?
No.
Yeah. Like there's a guy who, like if you look at Tim Duncan, the guy catches the ball and he will spin over either shoulder. He will finish with either hand. He will use the backboard from however far. Like it doesn't really matter to him. But like there's guys who I've played with who are much more like gifted than I ever will be. He's like he already going Division 1 college, so like unbelievable. But when we play in practice, I just sit on his right side and make him go to his left, and useless. That's the only thing that like would give me a little bit of an edge, is that I would be comfortable going over either shoulder, whereas this 6'10" specimen can't shoot with his left hand. I think that one tip to improve it would definitely be like doing, like, you know, Kobe said it before, but like he got his daughter's team to work on their left hand they would like tape their right hand behind their back, and they would do everyday tasks with their left hand. They like brush their teeth, they would write, they would like, I don't know, switch light switches on and off, open door knobs. Every little thing would make your left hand just as functional as your right. Like little things that would help, but yeah, I think that's pretty important.
That's good. That's good. I like it. Also a practical advice. Great. Thank you. Nice one.
Like, I just never heard that before.
My
I
dad.
never heard the thing about Kobe and the girls team.
Yeah.
So when you said it, I was like, isn't that child abuse?
No, like literally, they walk around like this, they would do anything with their left.
Is that not child abuse?
My dad was shaving with his left, so
Yeah.
he can get it done.
I could never do that. I missed it.
Shave with the left?
Yes.
I'm too scared, bro.
I'd be bleeding all over my face.
Yeah.
I would be
I'm
going
gonna have
down,
like a bald spot.
and it would just accidentally go. And I would just slice my whole face.
It's easier than you think. I tried it. Easier than you think.
This guy's
Yeah.
everything and everywhere.
Jonathan,
He's nothing.
So
please.
I think young basketball players should focus on obviously the fundamentals like dribbling, passing, working with both hands, and footwork is super important. I think being able to build confidence from a young age and having the right coaches or right trainers in place is something like that. It's needed for like structure wise, and also for like the kid to really understand like that you can't do it all like by yourself. which is like I think I'm a perfect example of it. Like I didn't have any trainers growing up. I had like terrible coaches. You know what I mean? I played AU basketball like in the States. I played AU, and it's you're paying money basically to play, but I was sitting on the bench, so I didn't really, you know what I mean? I could have put that money towards a trainer or someone teaching me skills like one-on-one, which is more important, especially at a young age. And then I think that when I was 21, I started working for this camp in the U.S. called PGC. And they kind of go all over the country and teach from like 4th grade to up to college. And what was really cool about it is like when I was young, like I got to experience it as like a coach or like an instructor at the camp, but like as a kid and seeing like how the whole program's structured, like you're in a classroom, like learning about stuff, and then you're also like watching film, and then you go on the court like all in one day, like throughout the week. I thought that was like super
excellent.
Yeah, it's super important in like you're taking notes and just learning like mental skills, on the court skills, like how to watch film. It's all broken down into sections, and I think that's why they have it from like 4th grade to 8th grade, and then 8th grade to 12th grade, and then 12th grade to college players. Like it's all broken down because each step of the way, like in a kid's basketball career, it's different. Like you said, you're not shooting the same as like you are when you're younger to when you're older. Your body grows, your skills grow, just like all that in total.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's excellent. Any questions for Jonathan? Usher, Marcos?
How did you get into PGC?
When I was playing in college, they came to our school to ask if they wanted like any players to help coach, and that's like I ended up doing it for like 3 sessions, and it was really good.
We have propositions in Other Sharon. Any player that would like to coach, each coach that have a little bit experience and doesn't get an assistant coach, he's more than happy to allow this. And I don't know one coach that didn't want an assistant coach. This is like everybody wants it. Yes, Marcus. You said you raised your hand? No, so.
But yeah, and I think it's super important, like at a young age, to be able to like play through your mistakes, and especially having coaches that like allow that, because you can get so frustrated and just lose the love for like basketball, and it kind of affects, like trickles down, and just affects like how much effort you put into it.
This is an excellent tip because in Israel, as I said, the basketball is it's super competitive from a young age. So if you're going to lose the ball once, twice, you're going to go to the bench.
Yeah. So
play through your mistakes is great one.
Yeah.
Great, thanks. Excellent. You want to present us, Marcus?
Okay, so I think that shooting form is like a key fundamental aspect of a young athlete's game. I think shooting form, it helps you become a more reliable scorer, and it sort of sets you up for every other key skill in basketball. An example of shooting form would be, I think it's called beef. I think it's ball, eye, elbow, follow through. I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
Is it beat ball?
Balance.
Balance. Yeah. So I think shooting form is very important, especially at a young age, because if you can master that at a young age, then it's not going to be a problem when you get older, because if you want to play at a high level, once you're older, shooting is like the most important, I think, aspect of basketball at a high level.
At a high level, yeah. Yeah, when you get to like adult
you have to be able to shoot the ball, I think.
Especially in today's game.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so what would you propose to a 14 or 15-year-old boy? Like, get work on your shot. Do you have a specific thing that he could do to do that? He could like manage to do that?
Yeah. Before he like trains or does like an individual workout, he should start with form shooting. So like line the ball up on the palm of his hand and just shoot with one hand at first, and then shoot with two hands. So that like helps warm his shot up, and it helps with hand placement. So guide hand on the side of the ball, and then right or left hand in the middle of the ball.
Like this drill?
Yeah. Form shooting. Yeah.
Okay. And do you know that nobody shoots like that anymore? Just for form shooting, that's nice, but everybody talking about one motion shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I know, but
Like this and not like that.
but that's sort of just to help with hand placement.
Okay.
Like initially, like you start with one hand and then you do two hands.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. Any questions for Marcus? I think you have one.
Not really. I'm thinking one.
Getting one prepared. Yeah.
So he mentioned before that you don't want to teach an 8-year-old shooting form because they're gonna unlearn it in a few years when they get stronger. You know.
Sure.
So what about younger kids?
Like how young?
I don't know. What was the question?
8, 9.
The question about 14 years of age,
Oh, okay.
something like that. 13 years of age, like seventh to ninth graders.
Okay then.
Yeah, like I think shooting form like gets important once you're like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
I think any younger than that, it doesn't really matter. I think.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with their leg outside.
Exactly.
This one.
Shit. Looks familiar.
I never taught to shoot, bro.
No, nobody taught you how to shoot.
Nah, he's the best shooter on our team.
I was just designated rebounder my whole freaking life. Just rebound
Wonder why
the ball,
that
pass
is.
it out. It's not an excuse, bro. I said that's how I got taught as a kid. That's not an excuse. How's that an excuse? I said that's how I got taught as a kid.
It's just with answer. There's always something.
That's how I got taught.
What's the quote for? Oh, one who argues. I don't know. You said something.
I was
That's a good
it's
quote.
not an excuse. Explaining why I was
So,
Always argue what it says.
so if I'm gonna summarize, you think from 10 or 11 years of age,
Yeah.
able to shoot and always practicing his shooting form from a young age, even if he's not shooting as he's supposed to shoot as adults.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Thank you, Marcus. Usher, you're the last one.
That's it.
Damn.
I think a really important skill kids learn is very fundamental, like basic fundamentals like passing, dribbling, and shooting, and actually looking at the court, like having good vision, and shooting
This is a
too.
good one.
Yeah, good vision. I think shooting too, because I never got taught to shoot, and it still messes up my game now because I can't finish. I can't finish for shit. So learning how to shoot, dribble, pass, and also athleticism, like doing plyometrics as a kid, to build up your core strength, jump higher. You could be short, like sorry, like you can jump very high. You know?
You can't shoot and I jump higher.
Yeah, that's great.
It's
I'm
okay.
saying, I was gonna say, short people could, dunk. I know people who are short, maybe could dunk and go farther based off like their athleticism from doing plyometrics at a young age. And I also see kids in my gym. We have like a vert max. I don't know what that is. You like
I'm not sure. I know this.
you strap yourself into this thing, and then
Okay.
you jump, and the resistance pulls you down. And I've seen kids that use it, and these like 12-year-olds in my gym are dunking on 10 feet just by using that. And I
Wow.
think, yeah, but like very good, like. So I think like kids start using that like 9, 10, 11 to build up athleticism, to be very good on the court. Just yeah,
Sounds good.
yeah.
Sounds pretty good. So, your tip for these kind of age class is basically work your athleticism, and your specific suggestion is like do this I don't know, strap workout. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a very expensive thing, but I'm saying any basic plyometrics as a kid, like jumping with like resistance or like jumping over things, and like body weight workouts, using your core strength, because when you're older, it's a very big difference
Okay,
to like be more
so
athletic.
get your athletics ready
Yes.
at a young age. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good one. You changed from the both hands,
I
right?
fully made up on the spot because all my things were all taken already, so I just made it up literally walking up here. I thought of that. But
Okay.
yeah.
So plyometric,
Yeah.
plyometric is great.
Yeah.
Great.
And then just keep going.
Yeah.
I like it. Any questions for Usher? It's
Yeah.
it's Usher or Usher?
It's whatever you want.
Chef.
Every single language. Yeah, there's. How much are it? Okay.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you.
tucked it a bit.
Enjoy.
Thank you, guys. You did excellent, and I'm gonna propose it to my GM. Let's see. Yes. This is what I'm doing. I'm using you.
This guy can finish with both hands. I'm a crash out.
This is a guy who rebounds well and doesn't shoot the ball, etc.
He doesn't know the Ash average is 35.
What did that say? That's our best player, and I'm level-headed. They won't go into a three-pointer.
Okay. So, thank you very much. I enjoyed it. I think most of you have learned from this session. Like, basically the end game of this is getting a piece, like a good piece of advice to keep on. Like, as a coach, I'm getting excellent advices on a daily basis. So my training is influenced by somebody that said to me something on the street, mainly. Okay? So I'm gonna show you what my A-class skills for a player in the youth level. Most of you have said it. It's communicate well with the coaching staff. It's like mental, like being in a good place mentally. This is for me. Negotiating, this is a very, very, very weird thing to say. Like, I told you about fundamentals of the game, but negotiating with your coaches and negotiating with the managerial staff and negotiating with your parents can lead you to play in a good team. And if you're gonna be in a good team, even if you're not that good, but you're gonna play 4 times a week with players that are better than you, you're gonna get so much better. Like not 10 times better than you, but 1, 2, 3 levels over you. Okay? So this is one of the main things, like also in life. When you want to reach to a certain goal, hang around with the people who are doing it right now, so you will reach it. All good?
Yeah.
Thank you. Another thing that I wanted to, I will briefly talk to you about is maintaining a good knowledge of basketball trends. Some of you have said it, but like, I think you said it. Remind me of the name? Liam? Yeah. אתה דובר עברית? סבבה. Okay. So, has like an Hebrew accent, Liam. Yeah.
He switches.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Toronto. Because every time I say Toronto to an Israeli person, like my cousins, they're like, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about."
Toronto. I don't know nothing about it.
Toronto.
All these guys. I've been in South America and they're like, "Buenos dias," and it's like, "What? Buenos dias." Oh, buenos dias. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And so maintaining a good knowledge of basketball trends, like I think you said it. Many of the videos on YouTube or on TikTok are not working on basketball skills. So make sure if you see like a thing that you want to embrace to yourself as a player, get an advice from a coach that will tell you this is a good thing, this is not a practical thing to do. Excellent for you to learn and also getting to.
What are you doing, bro? Stop. It's not funny, man.
Take it off. Stop.
Okay, so another thing that I just talked about with my adults that I'm assistant coaching. I talked about with a person that I'm talking with him a lot of times. And so positive attitude, as I think, who said the positive attitude?
Us.
Yeah, the positive attitude is starting with always. It sounds weird, but yeah. But high-fiving every player that goes on the bench, even if he was bad, and especially if he was bad, and
Picking him up doesn't sound good.
Coach doesn't have that.
what?
You know Steve Nash?
Yeah, of course.
There was a study. He averaged like 230. Someone counted behind the bench. He averaged like 234 high fives a game. And there was a study. The more like touches you have with your teammates, the more confidence, the more like the better you play with each other. Just from like the hand touch. Like,
He also had like a series of weird videos. You know that?
Yeah.
Steve Nash.
Yeah.
Nash is- yeah.
What do you mean weird videos?
He's just,
Yeah, what do you
I don't
mean?
know.
It's like
It's weird.
That's crazy.
harassing some of his teammates. Some
What?
weird things.
Look it up, bro.
Did he change something too?
Yeah. We'll discuss it later. I'll show you later.
I did a training session with Steve Nash.
What?
Really?
Yeah, when I was like 12.
Oh,
It was really hype.
wow.
Because my coach played on the Team Canada at the same time. He played on Team Canada, and then he told him to come with the team and did a training session with us.
Did you beat him?
No, we didn't play. Like he was just training. It was skill work. But
Otherwise, he would.
Steve is now supposed to be about 50, right? 38.
I don't know. He's pretty old.
Who?
Old. 48 is old.
Yeah, he's oldish.
No.
What? He stopped
I
playing
mean, May to be honest.
early 2000. No, mid 2000.
Yeah, he's probably like.
No, he started to play in 96.
So when he stopped playing,
Oh, stopped playing in 2014, I think.
14. He played that long.
Yeah, at the Lakers he stopped playing.
When
13 or 14.
When I trained him, it was like 2016, 2017.
So,
2016,
yeah,
Do you know Mayor Tapiro?
of course.
Have you ever played against him?
No.
We have.
Shit, we held him to like 2 points.
We got him-
Yeah.
we got him in you know shackles, like the things they have, you know? That's what I've got him in.
9.4
Yeah,
kilo.
yeah.
Mayor Tapio, he's supposed to be now 60 or something. And an athletic side wasn't his strong part.
He plays in our league.
What, he?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we played against him.
He's
Didn't you put him on the ground?
I'm pretty sure I did. I also blocked his jump shot because he's a one-trick pony.
he's in the third age. Come on, well, what do you
Kidding,
put?
He's older than my dad.
Yeah.
One trick pony is crazy.
Bro, no, but at the end of the shot, what's he gonna do? He's not gonna drive in and dunk on anyone, bro. Like, come on now.
Bro, in the footage we saw, he's
He's
hit like
standing back and
8
shooting.
threes.
He's shooting the ball every time.
Bro, he has that Jokic form on lock.
Yeah.
That was that game, bro.
Yeah, but you touch it once and it just goes like
But
5 feet short.
if you have access to 2007
Film?
FIBA Europe Cup.
Eurocup.
No, not. I don't know how to say this competition like
The Eurobasket? No?
Eurobasket. Yeah, I forgot about
Team Israel?
what
Like Eurobasket, he was on Team Israel against other countries.
Male played in. He was excellent.
No, that's 2015.
2007.
Oh.
They played Spain and the team was pretty good. So I will continue. one of the things that I talked about with my now players is maintain a good diet and supplement. If you know, most of the kids are in Israel. Not most of the kids, but many kids in Israel are taking Ritalin for focus.
Yeah.
You know about it?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Are you thinking what?
Nah, Vyvanse.
Ritalin for focus.
How is it terrible, John?
I don't know. Ritalin is like
It's like
pill. Yeah, drug.
It's like Adderall.
It's an ADHD.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, ADHD med.
For people who don't have like ADHD or something, like that ruins your brain. You become
It
addicted.
doesn't,
It
like,
overdrives you.
Adderall overall is terrible for.
Yeah. So
It's not good.
as a
Just take Vyvanse instead.
I took Ritalin in my 11th grade, I think, for a few weeks. I told myself this is enough, and I managed to get a good supplement that replaces it. It's called like L-theanine. If I don't think you know, but I buy it on iHerb. So everything good that you know that have like a druggy I don't know, consequence. So you have it like in good supplements that replace it. So I always like when I perform as a basketball player, or when I go to the gym, I usually use BCAA, if you know it.
Yes.
So it gets, you don't know about it.
No. What is it?
It helps you recover.
Is it like legal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can buy it at
super
some-
legal. Like you got it from iHerb.
It's overrated.
It's a concept.
It's maybe a little bit overrated,
It is a word. It's it's all in your head. It's a concept.
but if it's in my head and it's working, I'll take it.
Yeah, you get BCAAs from food, but they have BCAA supplements because you don't eat the right foods. It's
Exactly. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to talk to you about is improving your networking connection any day. I talked about it earlier. As a player, you want to play with the best, with people that are beating you every day in practice. So you can be better than them in a few months. Because you're gonna need some good mental skills to do that. Like get beat up every day and then be able to grow from it. Okay, and one of the things that I usually talked about in my sessions in my team is nonviolent communication. If you know this, many of the people in Israel are always blaming one another. I don't know how it works whenever you're coming from. So in Israel, I always say, people always say, you're the guilty one because you didn't put me on the court. You're the guilty one because you didn't pass me the ball. Everyone is guilty.
But you.
Yeah. And you don't take responsibility for your actions. Talk about yourself. Ask someone to do something for you. I ask Jonathan to, I tell him I'm thirsty. I'm feeling a little bit cranky about it. Can you pour me a glass of water? So he'll do it happily. And I'm not telling you, how can it be that I don't get water around here? This is the Maccabi Center, right? This is something else. So nonviolent communication, ask people to help you. This is their nature. So I'm gonna talk to you about a little bit of fine facilities and salaries. Like I'm gonna talk to you about a specific venue in Hod HaSharon. As you can see, this is a practice that I started to get last year. You can see the facility itself. Okay?
Where is this?
This is in Hod HaSharon.
No, where?
We'll play there.
Can we play?
No,
Yeah, let's play there instead of here.
Yeah.
Where in Hotshot is it?
it's you know Begin venue? I don't think you know.
Is it close to Alexander Moss?
Today?
Alexander Moss campus?
I don't think so. Anyway, you can see this is like a top venue. Like this venue opened 2 or 3 years ago in Hod HaSharon, but as you can see, there is no main baskets. Where is the baskets?
On the other side. Or they like put them up.
Wait, are they practicing with no nets?
They're practicing now kind of football. No dribbling football. So the baskets, you can see the baskets on the sides, and the baskets themselves, you can see the arm of the basket right here. You can see that.
Yeah.
So no main baskets. So you can see a venue that is well designed, looks excellent. You get everything about it, but you can see that. How can I say this without looking like bitter or something? Like this venue is supposed to host our mature, our adults basketball team, but because people on the city decided that they're gonna be gymnastics and judo and something like that, we don't have this venue available. Okay, so as I said, you divided and doesn't have main baskets. You have also women's 40s netball, but as you see, a facility built like this supposed to be the standard everywhere. You can put everything inside of it, like you can put a gym, and you can put a great blaze pod stands, and you have like 1,000 people that can come and see the team play. So, and the matter of fact, this thing with the stadium pisses me off, but I can show you, like, there are good venues in Israel. There are excellent coaching staff in Israel, and this is a matter of time, like for me and people around, to start getting like good results from the I don't know the word, like tashtiyot that they have. Infrastructures.
Yeah, the equipment plus like infrastructure.
Yeah, like the grounds. Okay, let's talk about professional coaching staff, and I think we have one thing more, and then we'll finish. Club's vision determined by his manager. You see, like many groups in the NBA, you see, like let's talk about OKC. They did bunch of trades, got young players and a lot of draft picks, and they're told we're ready to be not as good and get good results later on. Okay, so this is also like what are you expecting to get? When they got to the draft, they picked overall the best player they could pick, and then later on, if he didn't fit the system that the coach want, they traded him and got a good draft pick in advance. So this is one of the best things you can do, is to get a good sports manager that could get good trades and manage the team. But a winning vision is affecting everything. For me as a coach and my players, and I guess the managerial team. In Hod HaSharon, our club is dedicated to more of education style and less basketball style, like Maccabi Tel Aviv, Hapoel Tel Aviv, like the big clubs that has like also a good adults team. So if you're talking like small clubs, relatively small clubs, they should like learn the population that they're going through, like what are their behaviors, how they're performing at school, what are their good aspects, what are the to get to know the teachers, and then later on start a vision, because you adapt yourself to your to the human, to the people that are living on your club. So let's say you know Litzur Shomron, the club, heard about it? This is a club that only that all of its players are going from the Shomron, like from in the West Bank, Jewish, but in the West Bank. So they got like a certain DNA in Shomron of people that are not as like ultra talents, but they all are like beating everybody up on the court, like super aggressive. Always like they have 3 or 4 players that are going in 5 fouls out of the game. Like they have a specific DNA that fits what they want to get through. David, you okay?
Sorry?
You're good?
I'm good, yeah.
Great. So be sure you know the population that you're dealing with, and later on you will start to demonstrate, like build a vision around the population you're going through. Okay? You got them? Maintain a high human quality of coaches. The basketball comes afterwards. Like if you have the opportunity to, even if you got a good youth department, you can sell players and get from them a lot of money, so you can keep working on your youth department. So getting players is good, but getting coaches is much important. And this is the last one. What can I do to help businesses and clubs? And I can improve a club image and marketing, as I said. I also invite you to. I don't know about your Hebrew, but maybe I will go through Liam with some of the posts that I have planned, and getting goals planned and achieved. If you want to go on bigger scale, bigger levels, as I said, I can help you and work through to getting to professional leagues as players and as coaches to be a better coach. And as I said, help with underperforming coaches. It's mainly their connection with the players. If you have a good squad of players and you can bring them to be great, you have something that is not calculated right. You didn't do a good work with communicating with the players. And of course, the later one is, as a media manager, engage Gen Z and Gen Alpha players, which is the younger age right now. They're always looking for stimulations, so I'm best in doing them for them. Okay? Any questions, guys? What?
No, it was a joke.
You laughed afterwards. So.
No,
Why are you laughing without me?
I said, what's the LinkedIn? You'll have to deal with the joke.
Yeah, so we'll do a photo together if you would like to, and later on we're gonna connect on LinkedIn, and then we'll show how we can help each other. Yeah, I'm gonna tell my guy, this is Zach, he can't play. Okay, so where's my phone? Come to the TV. What do you say, padejo?
And then it's like fucker in Spanish.
I know.
Means idiot.
Means a lot of things. It also means like helper of the.
Helper of the cook.
It's mine.
Let me take a selfie.
Hey!
Wait. Marcus is not in the picture.
Let's do this.
There you go.
Nice
Oh
one.
my god! I did.
Someone's really blurry on the end. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone has like a good phone that we can use to
John.
to snap it because
Yeah, John has like 3 phones.
He's
Which
the
one
good
you
one.
He's well that way.
oh,
Take it at 0.5.
when you're hiding,
Here.
Marcus, you're hiding.
Oh, my fault.
Great one. Thank you guys. If anybody wants to talk to me afterwards about getting your goals achieved, talk to me with pleasure. Send me this. You're in flight mode, I think.
When do we have shoot around?
At 2. No. 12?
At 12?
We have lunch first, no?
Yeah, we do.
I'm already there. I've already sent you as we speak.
12:30. 12:30. Ow.
So hungry.
Do you want to write for a link?
Oh, sure.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Carlos.
I'll run it.
All right.
I'll run it. Yeah, I got it.
You saw it? Go.
Bro, tranquilo. Levy asked first.
No, I did it. Just press the chat. I did it from my phone.
Oh. Yeah, I understand, yeah.
Because I wore the same shirt I wore in the show. I did. I put the shirt on. So yeah. I put the same shirt. Yeah.
We have some scouting report on you now. To see your jumper.
We already saw him shoot at the facility.
I don't
you're out.
exist.
You're out. To you.
I don't exist.
I'm
This is
bad.
fun. This is very fun.
I'm not good. I'm good at bumping. I'm good at screaming. I'm good at shouting.
I don't
Not good
exist.
at basketball.
Alright, I got him in the post.
Pretty good defender also, but
Oh wait, I don't exist.
I think you're just saying that first to like be easy on you, and then you drop 30.
no, I'm really bad. I'm not the guy who score. I'm the guy who gets other people to score.
You do your job, yes.
Good job.
That's something important role too.
Yeah,
Fair play.
I'll show you what have I done. Like this is
Have you been able to dunk before?
You're on the shirt.
yeah.
Shirts are gone.
Cool. Can you still dunk?
No. I'll work on it on the off season. Let's see.
Oh, that's a tough pick. Game day.
I got you, John.
What does that even mean?
Sam.
Send a less.
This is the game day graphics. This is a joke of my friend.
You didn't like that.
Oh.
He jokes about me. This one?
Tough.
So there's coaching positions open at Maccabi restaurant?
Do you want me to check for you?
Yes, please.
And the funny
I'd
part
love
is,
to.
you
Love to
after
coach.
the meeting, like at the other place.
But they have to speak Hebrew.
My Hebrew's okay. I know how to.
Oh yeah, you
speak
do.
basketball.
He has like top 2 Hebrew on the team.
Top what?
I have the receipts.
Imri MU.
Probably.
Where's his number?
Okay.
סבבה, אח שלי. אח שלי היקר.
Only saw the guy who sat next to me.
I know how to I know basketball terms. I know like I know aktafa, agana, small like all the shit you need, But
That's fine, but
yeah, I don't know.
most of the people like, I don't know if the kids gonna know Hebrew, but
Oh what? What do you mean?
the kids are know English, but
Yeah, it's fine.
like the older ones should.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't know if
Like,
they're.
I'm 17. How am I gonna coach people older than me? That's crazy.
You have like a diploma or anything about it?
Diploma for coaching?
Yeah. This is like a standard here. No?
Just finished high school. I don't know.
there's a coaching diploma, I guess, you know?
Yeah, you have like a guide that can coach up to 16 years of age, and then you have coach who can coach
coach.
adults. I'm a coach.
So you need like a class to do that, or is it like a university program? Like,
Yeah, you have in Wingate.
okay.
You have also in Campus Na'im in Tel Aviv.
How long do you have to do it? Like how long to get the diploma?
A few months, I think.
Coach Katz had to do it.
Like
Okay.
What?
Our coach, when he came here from
Made Aliyah.
America, he had to take the course to coach.
yeah. Also, do you know David Blatt?
Yeah.
He has a problem coaching in the national team of Israel because he didn't have a coach certificate. Like
That's crazy.
that's something so dumb. Like what are you doing?
Oh,
He's the best coach all time here. So what are you doing?
That's wild.
What are you gonna do? That's okay.
Yeah, like the bureaucracy. Yeah. Excellent, guys. Do you want to have a few minutes?
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you so much. It was great seeing you.
We'll see you.
March 5th.
We will see again. March 5th or before.
Or before, for sure.
Yeah.
You have my number. Anything
Thank you very much,
next week.
Sam.
As John was going to talk to you also, I haven't played yet, but I was wondering if I can send you like film of mine as well in case like to stay here and continue on. You know what I mean? Playing basketball.
Yeah, sure. Like there are many places that you can go and play, but what do you want to achieve? Where do you want to go?
Stay and play at the next level, wherever that is.
What is the level you want to go right now?
Pro, make money, or play Division 1. But you know, to keep my options open, I'd like to be in communication with as many people as possible.
Okay, great. So send me your videos, and you got to start playing like people can see you.
Yeah, of course. No, I
Yeah,
know.
that's it.
Like I'm just coming back from injury. That's the thing. But
Like you're coming back, you're now fit.
Yeah.
Can you play?
Yeah, exactly.
So okay.
Sounds good. Cool.
Send me a message. Maybe I'll invite you to one of our trainings so you can see and perform a little bit. We're doing a lot of 5-on-5s.
Okay.
This is the main event.
Cool. Yeah, I'll text you. Sounds good.
Cool.
All right. Thank you. Nice to
Sure,
meet
man.
Yeah, it's kind of the same. I just graduated. I played 6 years because I had the COVID year in college, and then I was hurt for my sophomore year, and then I got my master's while playing. But basically, I wanted to play pro, but only in Israel.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a very Zionist thing
I know,
to do.
It's just because, I don't know, I've always wanted to come here and just, play here. That was like my main goal. So I didn't have an agent when I graduated, so I reached out to Tamir Goodman, and he kind of just put me in place with this program to try and get me out here and play in front of and get filmed like while playing in Israel. So for next year, I want to play, to get
Legality,
paid.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Something like that.
Send me the photos from today.
Okay.
You
I
got
sent
my phone?
them. I sent them.
Yeah. So I'll talk to our legal tit coach.
Mhm.
Send me. You have a video of yourself. Something
Yeah,
like
I
that?
have all my film. I can
Great.
send it.
Send me a video or two. Maybe
Yeah.
we need, like, I can bring you and tell him don't be obligated and like
Mhm.
this kind of thing people don't do. Like
Yeah.
bring people that doesn't know anything to practice.
Yeah.
Nobody does that, but
Uh-huh.
I can talk to him. So he can see you, so he can hear you, like, and then maybe who knows?
That would be great.
Maybe.
Yeah. And I saw on your LinkedIn, you're good with Facebook ads.
Yeah.
I'm like drop shipping stuff, but I use
You do drop shipping?
Yeah, I use Facebook ads, and it's tough.
Uh,
It's
uh,
ad account bans and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm trying. I have like a mentor helping me with like drop shipping and stuff because I wanna make money and play basketball. So eventually I want to turn it into a brand and kind of build like that. But
That's great.
yeah,
That's
So-
great. So, but you're now 21?
24.
24.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's why like the only reason I would come back after like the summer is to like get paid and play. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But also I have my master, my MBA, so it's like I have different options.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I think how can I help you with something that you do? About the basketball, I can help you. About the media stuff, what are you selling?
Usually it's I'm in like the beauty